With the new chapter of Poppy Playtime being released, you can definitely see the amount of bugs in the game. One of these allows you to keep your red arm that gets brutally cut off at the beginning of the game. During the chapter, you get introduced to the green arm that allows you to carry an energy source for about 10 seconds. Now, what if we keep this red arm and never pick up the green arm? You can probably think of some issues here, but in this video we'll find out if we can actually beat Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 without the use of the green arm. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you like these kind of videos, because we sometimes do gameplays and we sometimes break games to their absolute limit. Just like how we saw if we can beat Splatoon without using squid form, which you should totally watch after watching this video, by the way. Now, I could easily just say one arm could be used to beat the game, because as shown in speedruns, you can get into the train without even finishing the first game. But what if you can beat all 3 games and then go into the train? Well, that's a different story. The beginning of the game starts out as normal. You miss the jump 12 times because it is insanely difficult, then you jump down the ominous pit. Nothing can go wrong here, right? Anyways, now we can do a trick where we can stop Mommy Loglegs from stealing our precious red arm. Left click and then right click at a safe distance, and then wait for her to scurry off into the abyss. Now we are able to access the game station with both of our arms, which isn't normally possible. And let me just grab this guy right here. Anyways, once we go down to musical memory, we discover a roadblock. The dreaded half-open door that goes up in the bottom for some reason. Like, seriously, this door would never exist in real life. Anyways, it seems like this is impassable, unless there is a conveniently shaped sign that we can use to climb over the completely useless bottom section of the door. Take that, stupid door. Anyways, I should probably mention that now we are in the deep end. If we get jump scared at any point now, we will automatically spawn in with the green arm, therefore making this challenge slightly harder. I say this because you can pretty much go through most things with only one arm, but some things you do need the extra assistance for. Overall, the second arm is mostly for puzzles like this where you would just connect the wires with the arms. Anyways, Simon Says is the same as normal, no differences at all, except for the fact that you aren't supposed to have the red arm in here. After you get the first section of the train code, you can now visit Braun and stare deeply into his eyes as you walk past him, completely missing the puzzle in this room. Hey, it's the puzzle that you need 2 arms for. When going across this hallway, make sure not to bring anything with you, or your hand will just get absorbed into thin air. That is an easy way to kill a run. And hey, now we can go into Wack-a-Wuggy without a green arm. Looks kind of cursed, I won't lie. No! No, the box! The box! It's gone! That's so bad. The box is gone now. No. Okay. There's so many of them now. Yeah, this is the brightest you've ever seen it. It is so bright. It is actually visible. It's insane. After we get the second part of the train code, we can go up these weird stairs. And now we're at the part where you're probably thinking, okay, I've totally lost you right now. What are we doing? And to that, I answer, we're gonna scale some walls. Now, we're gonna pick up everything we can possibly pick up just so then we can get over this wall. So all we have to use to scale this wall is 4 barrels. Like a gun, kind of. Man, I really wish I was on top of that. No! We just lost a barrel because of that. No! 3 barrels and 1 sign. We're quite limited, but I believe we can do it if we try hard enough. It's already really, like... Oh my gosh! We just did it. We opened up the gate. We opened up the gate. Oh my gosh. We did it. We opened up the gate. We opened up the gate. Yes, I did it. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Be up there. Now, I do that, and it works somehow. Okay. I need to grab onto Barry. Okay, I think I just did it. Okay, no way. Uh-oh, that is an issue. This is an issue. This is an issue. As you can see, we have a green arm. Unfortunately, we're unable to do anything about this. We just had to live with the fact that you cannot beat Poppy Playtime Chapter 2 without the green arm. So now let's see the least amount of times that we can use the green arm. Yeah. While we're still in this room, we can climb up to the TV and grab the energy source here. That is our first time using the green arm, by the way. Now we connect it here for our second time using the green arm. Then we run all the way back to the first power source and bring it to this one with barely any time to spare. Like, that was really close. So now we have used the green arm 4 times, 2/3 into the game, which is quite the achievement. But anyways, after we're done with the berry challenge, we're now able to go to our final game, statues. Before we can go inside, we have to grab this handle and pull the door open, using our 5th green arm, and let's not forget about the cheesiest puzzle in the game, that we unfortunately have to use another green arm for. Also, I never thought statues would ever be this easy, just look at how I did this.
Welcome to statues. This advanced obstacle.
Yep, goodbye. That was, I had no idea you were able to do that. This entire time. I never thought of bringing a cube into there. Can we make it before the game starts? We can! The game didn't even start. What the heck? There's 2 mommy long legs. What the heck? You can just hear them both arguing over each other. After we reached the water theater, we were able to do the Bunzo challenge. The right way this time. The first time I did this, I actually had to climb on the conveyors because I had no idea what the levers did. I didn't know that they made you go up and down. So yeah, roast me in the comments. I'm not the only one, I think. After that, we place our Bunzo toy into the scanner, and then we can go through these vents to get into the next puzzle. But why do we even need a Bunzo plush to access the ventilation system anyways? You can put your arm through this wall to get the charge, and then you can bring it over to this side. After that, you can connect the wires together and head back into the vents. However, this puzzle brings us to 9 times that we've had to use the green arm. After we break our legs from falling a surprisingly long way, we just get right back up and run away to the final section of the game. After we reach the door right before the chase scene, I realized that we still have to do the furnace section, and we probably don't need to use the green arm anymore, not including the train. Unless... Aha! We just made it to this part. What the heck? Wait, I have an idea. We can trigger one of the... Okay, wait a second. Whoa. This is weird. We are not supposed to be here. Oh my gosh, what did we just do? What did we just come across? I just got chills. There's no music. This is so eerie without the music. And then I just die. We just skipped like an entire part. We just skipped an entire part of that. Wait, where does it spawn us? What? After that weird section, we can get rid of Mommy Longlegs and continue the last section of the game. Now, there are these really weird propane tanks that have no physics, so we can just use these to our advantage and fly over here so we can break our legs instead of using the slide. Now, as it stands, I don't know how we can possibly get into the train without using the green arm, so we have to use our 10th and final green arm. I'm surprised how far we've gotten, and there's probably still spaces to improve on. So comment down below your ideas on how to improve the number down below, and if you enjoyed the video, you should enjoy that like button also. Yeah. Also, yes, it is possible to get to the top of the impossible wall with one arm, so before you even comment anything about that, here's me proving you wrong. This took me an hour, by the way.